Welcome also from my side. Good morning. I just want to share my screen. So I hope you can see just the PlexTyper icon and also this Excel data here. So yeah, let's start with the basic webinar PlexTyper for beginners. So there will be a next and also a next webinar for advanced users where I go more in detail about quality scores and work lists. But today I just want to show you how to work with PlexTyper, how to analyze our raw data easily from our different product lines for the AeroQ products, for blood group typing, and also for histotype rainbow, which are complex data. You can analyze these for HLA antibody typing. And also you can use PlexTyper for a couple of products from the FastQ product line for FastQ CD and also FastQ B27. And yeah, we also want to improve always the PlexTyper, bring some of your ideas, of your customer ideas to the software. So if you have wishes, just let us know these wishes. And yeah, we also want to improve this PlexTyper software by adding more tests to PlexTyper. So actually, we are planning to integrate the RHD fetal test from the FastQ product line also in PlexTyper. And hopefully we can work with PlexTyper and this test in the future. So yeah, let's start here with this PlexTyper icon. If you need help for installation of this PlexTyper software, you can use the IFU, which is on our website, where you can find a step-by-step introduction to install this software. And if you need activation keys for the software, you can also contact us. So just start with a double click on this PlexTyper. And then you will see this window here. And the next one is that you have to type in your access. So the username, I use this admin account today, and also the password, which is 6x1. You also find these access information for the admin account in the PlexTyper IFU. Afterwards, I click OK. And then, this message here pops up that you need to change your password after 90 days. But please do not change the password for the admin account because otherwise, if you lose this changed password, and I or my colleagues want to get access to your account, if you have any problems and you have lost the password, it is more hard for us to log in without this admin account here. So you can change your password for the own account, but please not for the admin one. So just click OK, and then the PlexTyper will open quickly. So this is kind of the desktop of PlexTyper. We start here on the left side. You can see this start function with all these functions we go over. And then we have this about function here. And here you can find some information about the PlexTyper software itself. So the lab number and also that it is under IBD and CE certificate. There will be a 5.3 version, hopefully at the end of the year, which is for the IBDR certificate. But actually it is this 5.2.11.2 version, the newest one. Again, you can find also this software to download this installation package on our website. And what you also can do here under account is change the password of the actual account. So in my case, this admin one, but again, please do not change the admin account password. So back to start, we have different functions. So the tests function or area with this add test function. So this is basically the main part of PlexTyper where you can create your test and where you can analyze your results. So this is basically the main part for today. But I want to also go over these ones here. So you have this plates area where you have kind of three different your data collection or databases areas. So the first one is view results. This is a data collection of all your run tests, your test results. So whenever you want to have a look at old results, or if you want to analyze your results again, then you will find each test here in this view results database. Then we also have this view test with no associated results. This is somehow a collection of your created plate setups, which are not connected to a raw data file. So this is basically where you can find all your created plate layouts without the data. So I think this is a nice tool if you want to perform different tests on a laboratory day. You can create, for example, 3 different plate layouts, print them, go to the laboratory, perform your tests, and afterwards you can upload these 3 different data files to your 3 different layouts, connect them, and then they will switch to this view results area. Then you have also this view worklists area, but I come to this in more detail in the advanced webinar. So here you can find all your created Excel worklists, which is for more easy sample editing and adding on these add test function here. Then we have this bigger admin part here, where you can add or edit users. So if you want to create new users, you can do this with this function or give these users a password. We have this audit actions here. So this is somehow a logbook where you can see what I did today with PlexTyper or what your colleagues did in PlexTyper. So the login, logout, any test analyzation, this is written here. Then you have these kit releases database. There you can find all your uploaded kit files. And you can also upload your kit files here in this area. And also you can do this in this add test area, but I will show you each of these functions in detail after these just overview here. And then we have this edit samples and edit persons function. This is to add information to your sample IDs and to your persons, but most of the customers do not use personal information. They just use these sample IDs and add information. For example, if the amount of DNA was low or the sample date and so on, and connect these sample ID informations to their LIMS system, which is then ordered to an individual patient. And then the last function is our color compensation function. So there you can add your own color compensation for the light cycler from Roche, the light cycler 480. even though we have added here in PlexTyper our own color compensation, so it is not needed to add your own color compensation for your own machine, because there is color compensation behind PlexTyper. And then the last function here is this help function. So by clicking on this user manual here, it will open directly in PDF with this user manual of PlexTyper, where you can find all the information about installing and also how to use PlexTyper. Okay, so we move here to plates again before we do this test adding. So I open this view results database. And it depends how much data you have in your database, that you have sometimes a little loading time. As you can see here from my account, I have performed 204 runs because PlexTyper have this running number always. So whenever you create a new test, then PlexTyper counts up to the next PT number. So if I create a new test, what we will do today, then the next one is PT 205, and that's why you will find all these different PT numbers here. You can find in this database about your performed tests a lot of information about the lot number of this kit, the kit name. So in this case, I used the RQRH kit. Then also the sample ID for the different samples. Then you can find the kit expiry date and the instrument type. So PlexTyper can be used for, or our kits can be used for the CFX Touch, the CFX Opus. We have also validated the Lightcycler 480 from Roche, and also the QuantStudio 6 is used to PlexTyper. So what you also can do, if you do not need any test results anymore, then you can archive these results with this function via clicking on this not archived. So then it will switch to this archived version here, because you cannot directly delete any tests or informations in PlexTyper, because different users can use your account, for example, with different login dates. And some of you need this information again, and the other user falsely delete this run. This function is not so easy or not available for PlexTyper, so it's not possible to delete data. You can just archive them. And when you refresh your database, then you can see that this somehow data file is not available anymore. But you have to save it before. So when I refresh this, you can see it's not here anymore. And afterwards, when you filter after archived data, you can see this file again and re-archive this by saving, and then again it switches to the main database. Okay. There, no, not now. I have to remove to not archived again. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so then you have different filter functions. So if you, for example, search for PT 150, you can do this here in this area. So you can just type in PT 150, and then only this run will occur here. You can go to these individual columns here and filter for example PT 109, or when I go back to all, you can filter after different cycler types or instrument types, for example, just the CFX ones. So this is, yeah, I think a nice tool to get more or to see and to filter for different tests, because when you have a lot of data in your database, maybe it's harder to find your individual runs. Then we added a somehow new tool. You have the possibility to do the technical and the medical improvement for your tests. So you can see here these red crosses. That's why these are not technical and medical approved. You can also filter for them. And some of the customers use this because what you can do is that one customer or one colleague do the technical improvement, look at these data, and then just click here on these technical improvement. And then another person do the medical improvement. So it switches to this green color here. And when I move back to view results and refresh my database, you can see that this sample here is now technically and medically approved. So I think that's it for the moment for these view results database, where you can find your old test results. Then we have these view tests with no associated results. And as I explained, this is somehow where you can find all your created plate setups which are not connected to your raw data. So they are somehow grayish here. And what you can do is just double click on this PT number here. You will get to this analyzation window here, and afterwards you can import your raw data file and connect this plate layout to your raw data. You will also find here different filter functions again. So you can filter after the PT number again, also after the kit file, and so on. Then you have these view worklists function. So as I explained, I will come to this in detail in the advanced webinar. But what you can find here is where my worklists, my Excel worklists are located, when I created them, and also the different PT numbers. And yeah, then to this admin area here. So the first one is add and edit users. With this, you can create a new user. So for example, the username Markus, and also we can give Markus a role. You have the option for an admin and supervisor and a technician. The difference between the admin and the supervisor is that the admin has all admin functions, so all of them are for the admin, and the supervisor cannot, has basically the same function, but cannot change these passwords and roles here. And you also have the technician, and the difference there is that the technician do not have the option to change anything here in this admin area. So the technician cannot also enter or fill these usernames, cannot see the audit actions, and so on. Then you can create a password for this account, and change the first name and the last name, for example. Then this audit actions. With this, you can see what I have done today. So I did this login, logout. Then I did the medical and technical improvement, what I have shown you, at which time and who did this. So all these information are located here. And the kit releases function is maybe also an interesting part here. So this is somehow also a database for all your uploaded kit files. So these kit files are data packages, and behind these kit files are reference values for each reaction. So the lab number of this kit file is product specific. Whenever you buy a new kit, on this kit there is written an own kit number, lot number, and this has to be the same for the kit file you download on our website. You can download these data folders individual for the different cyclers. So for the instrument type CFX, QuantStudio 6, and also for the light cycler. And then you can use your different kit file. You can do this kit file upload here in this database via clicking Load Kit. And then you can, for example, go to Downloads, and then I use the FastQB27 folder. And you can see that this data looks like this with this kit here at the end, and can upload this kit file to my database. And you can find here again different information about the lot, about the description of the kit. So, for example, REQ HPA. And what's also interesting is the expiry date. So you will get a warning when this kit, for example, here is expired in the add test area. If I use this kit file, then a window pops up. Oh, you're using expired kit. But yeah, maybe sometimes it is the case if you want to look at old data, for example, which you have created with these lot number here, that you need these expired kit file. But you have to be sure when you perform maybe a new test that you use not an expired kit. And you also will get this information that the kit was expired in the audit trail of your report. So yeah, that this information will not get lost at this point. And you can also archive your expired kit files if you want, or if you do not need any kit file anymore, then you can do it like I have shown you. Just click on this archived or not archived function, then it switches to this green archived area here or information. And then you have to save this, and it will not occur in your add test area. Okay, so then we go from this kit releases to edit samples. And here in this area, you can use or choose different sample IDs I have created, or you can choose a new sample ID. In this case, I choose an old one. And what you can see, I just filled here some information. So the specimen type, I can also give this sample ID and sample date, for example, and add comments to this sample. So maybe the DNA concentration was too low. And when I click here save, this information, the sample date, the specimen type, and also this comment is then connected to this sample here. So when I click save, then you can see here in this table that I changed something on this sample ID. I think this is basically the same for edit persons, but again, I never create a person because I always work with the sample IDs. But if you want this, you can enter also first name, last name, the person ID, and so on. So it's basically the same as for the sample ID. And yeah, the last function here in this admin area is the color compensation area. So when you open this, you can see that there's basically nothing, but what you can do here is here add your own color compensation, and yeah, then PlexTyper will calculate your light cycler data with your own color compensation. But again, behind this PlexTyper software, we have added our own color compensation, so you do not need this for the Roche system. Okay, so yeah, before we start here with this add test function, so the main part of this webinar, we can start the poll, Lily.
Sure, thank you, Markus. I have created a poll, and we would like to know from you if you already use the PlexTyper software or not. And I'm starting the poll today. Choose one option, and then we will see the result in a couple of minutes. We already have a tendency. All right, it's changing. I still miss a couple of answers, so we can have a relation. All right, but the most people already use the PlexTyper software, so you are very welcome to also attend the next webinar in June for advanced users. I think we can go on, or maybe we should check if there are any questions. If yes, simply raise your hand and we will answer this before we go to the second part. No, no questions.
Okay.
All right, let's start with the second part.
Okay, then, yeah, hello, and back again to PlexTyper. So we start here with this here add test function. So yeah, maybe after this poll, you already know this when you work with PlexTyper, but yeah, I also want to go in detail to this one. So PlexTyper to add and sample on this 96 well plate, what you can see here, just need the sample ID information, and also this sample ID have to be connected to one of these kit files, right? So what I will do is enter a sample ID, so webinar 5678. And what you can do is click here on this no person if you want to, and then this window kind of will open here where you can add person information if you want this. So yeah, you can again fill in the first name, the last name, also give a new person ID. But yeah, I will not do this for today. So I work with no person, just the sample information. You can change the specimen type here. So we have this DNA from other material or whole blood for the direct kits, for example. And also there you can add the sample date. Then we have different options here. So I have downloaded a lot of different kits. Yeah, because when customers send some data from different kit files from different products, so that's why I have a lot of products here. I can show you, for example, how rainbow will look like. So I use this filter function here again, and just filter for histotype rainbow kits. And for this sample ID, I connect this rainbow kit here to my plate with this green button, so this green plus. And when you go over this button, I can delete this here. You can see the function of the button. So this minus here is for removing the test. And again, if I want to add this webinar or a different sample ID here, you can see that this one will be green. And when you go over with the cursor, you can see that it is written add test. And what you can see is that, for example, the histotype rainbow kit needs the whole plate. So we have a lot of reactions for one sample. It looks a little bit different for another kit. For example, if you test for REQ partial D, so I use this one here, for example, then you can see that, for example, the REQ partial D sample needs 8 reactions. And maybe another example, I used the FastQ product line, so FastQ B27. So I delete the sample here, and what you can see that this sample here just need 1 reaction. So it differs which kit you are using, how many reactions are needed for this. Yeah. So we want to create it for the REQ RH kit. So I use the instrument CFX here, and this one is expired. So yeah, again, I can do this. You can see that you will get this window here with the warning that this kit file is expired in April this year. So maybe I use a new one. You can just filter after these instrument types here again. So I use this one. And I will add some more samples. So it's easily when you just have old sample IDs, it's more easy to add these. Otherwise, you have to type in here the whole name. So I think 4 samples are enough. You have some more functions here. So with these arrows here, you can download and upload the work lists. With this topic, I go further in the next webinar, in the advanced webinar. So here you can create your own work lists and easily create more samples and more information about these samples. So I think it's a different way to bring these samples on the 96 well plate here. Then you have this button. This is to add your kit files in this area. So I showed you the way in this kit releases database, and you can also do this in the add test window. So again, I go to FastQ B27 and can add, if I want to, this kit file to my list here. Then we have this button. This is to remove all your created samples. So I can directly delete these 4 samples here, just not the individual ones. Then maybe the last button you may not know is this one here. This is the view plate button. So when I click on this, you can see your plate layout. You can print this as a picture with this export button. or you can print this and save this as a PDF file, and this will look like an table. I think we can quickly do this. Just save this on my desktop, and hopefully it will open in some seconds. Yeah, just switch this to my screen. Yeah, so yeah, you will find the position of your sample, the sample ID, then also the kit lot and the kit name. You got this information that this draft is actually not saved and you do not have the PT number, what I explained to you. So this will be in the next step. But I think this option is quite nice to print these layouts to perform the test in the laboratory. So you can print this layout, go to the laboratory, perform the test, and you will exactly see in which position you have to order the different sample IDs. So with this, I think we can go further by clicking on this play button here. And then this window open, I think what I have shown you with this view test with no associated results. So I think you may know this window. You cannot see so much information here. What you can do in this area, or what will be the first part, is import your raw data file. So whenever you have run an PCR on your CFX cycler or on the QuantStudio, or for example on the light cycler, then you have to export different raw data. For the light cycler, it is the XML file, and for example for the CFX Opus, it is these quantification amplification results file, an Excel file. And you have to upload this one here. But there is one thing you have to do before you upload this, because here in red, it is written the run ID with PT 205. So that means that PlexTyper needs this number here in front of your data file. So when you import your amplification, quantification amplification results, you have to rename this file here with this PT 205. So, and now I can open this. I mean, you can do it in front. You can do it when I do it like this. So when I would just want to open this, you can do this also in this window. It's up to you. So now I will open these data. Need some calculation time. Yeah, and that's it. So with this, you get your final results. I start here in the summary area. So here you can see a lot of information about your sample ID, which was webinar 234. The test ID, you have here these case I comments. So these are comments from our production team. So sometimes for different fluorophores or for some reactions, we added some information here. Then we have this sample date, also the cycler file, and the kit details for the kit name and also for the kit lot. Then we have here the test position. So with this, you can switch between the different samples. You can also get an overview when you click here on this view plate button again, and then see, okay, A2 to H2 is this bar here, so the webinar 234. You can also print this one here, was what I said, with the correct PT number in this case. Yeah, with this you can guide through the different samples. What you also can see here is the instrument type you have used and this cycler export file. Then you can sort these different reactions after the quality score, which is this one. So the quality score is how the quality of the reaction was. And on this point, I will go more in detail what the quality score is, how you can work with this quality score in the advanced webinar, so not today. I think for you, for today, the information will be enough that this is the reaction quality itself. What I also want to mention is that the quality score, which is not exactly 10, which is maybe 1 or 0.5 or something like this, is not always that this reaction is quite a bad one or is not correct. It just says what the reaction quality in this well or in this position was. But more details to this in the next webinar. So what you also can do here is click on these different targets. So RHD, RHC, and RHE. You can just have an individual look on the C, for example, or just the E, and you will see which reactions are affected then. Here in front of this picture, you can see these different positions. So with this, you can also guide again over your plate. So you can see that A2, for example, will be this reaction in this well for the O560, the orange 560 fluorophore. So you can filter here after these reaction numbers. You can see here in one the different reactions or the different fluorophores. So we have the O560, the red 610, and also the quasar 670. When you go with the cursor over these different reactions, you can see what's behind this reaction. So the channel, the spectrum type, so which reaction is in this, and also the quality score. Here in this line, you can see the positive and the negative reactions for the sample. Here in green, this is the FAM reaction. The green color shows that the internal amplification control is correct, so that your reaction and the PCR for this was performed correctly, that you have added DNA to the well. Otherwise, if you can see here a minus and the background is colorless, then it is an indication that something was wrong with the PCR, or that you basically forgot to pipe it in this well. So whenever you see this green bar here with these pluses, then this is a good indication that your PCR was running correctly, and that the internal amplification control occurs correct. And then I move back to the quality score here again. So these different colors again stands for the different fluorophores. And this shows you the quality score of each individual reaction from 10 to -10. The minus reactions show you the negative calls. Also, you can see this here on this minus, and the plus and also these positive quality score stands for the positive calls of the individual reactions. And then here the last window is the summary window. There you can find the blood group system, so D, C, and E. And then PlexTyper gives you the genotype and also the predicted phenotype for these systems. Again, you can do here this technical and medical validation if you looked at these reactions here. And then, yeah, you can print these reports via generate report here on the right side. You can save these as a PDF for all tests or just for this test here. What you also can do is when you go to set report file name format, you can change the name which is on the top of your document. So in my case, I just use this sample ID for my document, and also this data file has been then only the sample ID, but it's up to you what information you will need for this. And with this button here, you can export this result as a TXT file or as these files here if the test allows this, for example, for Rainbow or for some HLA tests, that you export these files to your LIMS system or to your HLA programs, for example. Then you have the option to filter for different results for different genotypes. So under the search function here, you can look how a positive D reaction should look like. So basically that these ones here are positive and these ones are positive. To call this as a positive reaction. And maybe one last thing is when I go over these reactions, then you might see that there is this basic warning here, and sometimes you also get a critical warning. I also come to this in more detail in the next webinar, but it's also written in the IFU, and maybe just a few words. Check these basic and these critical warnings. So you can always double click on these bars here. Then you got this data review, and your correct positive data have to locate between these borders. So the final fluorescence and also the maxima and the minima CT. I explain you these different parameters in the next webinar. And what you can see is that this data point is far away from this area. So that means this should be a clear negative results. But what you can see is here a slight increase really late. So after CT40, there is no sigmoidal curve, and the distance from the fluorescent signal of the internal amplification control and also to this target here is important to count this reaction as a clear positive one. But to this later more in detail. But what you can do is just always, if you want or if you are interested in, click on these bars. You will see here these data clouds which occur from different kit files, which occur from different tests. So all these tests I have performed with the same kit file, and this is the individual reaction for just this reaction call here, namely RHD positive exon 3, for example. And this is a good overview where you can see where your reaction is located. And this is also basically these same curves you will see in your light cycler software, in your Maestro software, or for the Quant Studio. Okay, I think that's it for today. Do you have questions? Yeah,